I played football. I played football. I read a book. I read a book. I watched TV. I watched TV. I drank water. I drank water. I ate rice. I ate rice. I went to school. I went to school. I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter. I slept early. I slept early. I studied hard. I studied hard. I cleaned my room. I cleaned my room. You played cricket. You played cricket. You wrote a note. You wrote a note. You opened the door. You opened the door. You closed the window. You closed the window. You helped your mother. You helped your mother. You washed your hands. You washed your hands. You brushed your teeth. You brushed your teeth. You laughed loudly. You laughed loudly. You ran fast. You ran fast. You walked to school. You walked to school. He played football. He played football. He sang a song. He sang a song. He read the newspaper. He read the newspaper. He listened to music. He listened to music. He drove a car. He drove a car. He rode a bike. He rode a bike. He ate breakfast. He ate breakfast. He worked in the office. He worked in the office. He ran quickly. He ran quickly. He sat in the garden. He sat in the garden. She watched cartoons. She watched cartoons. She wrote a story. She wrote a story. She cooked food. She cooked food. She drew a picture. She drew a picture. She painted a wall. She painted a wall. She danced beautifully. She danced beautifully. She studied English. She studied English. She sang well. She sang well. She walked to school. She walked to school. She played the piano. She played the piano. We played games. We played games. We read books. We read books. We ate lunch. We ate lunch. We drank milk. We drank milk. We saw the stars. We saw the stars. We saw the moon. We saw the moon. We liked the sun. We liked the sun. We liked the rain. We liked the rain. We went shopping. We went shopping. We bought fruits. We bought fruits. They played football. They played football. They read novels. They read novels. They ate meat. They ate meat. They drank tea. They drank tea. They drew pictures. They drew pictures. They painted houses. They painted houses. They sang songs. They sang songs. They cleaned the house. They cleaned the house. They fixed the car. They fixed the car. They visited the park. They visited the park. I went to the mosque. I went to the mosque. I went to the shop. I went to the shop. I went to the market. I went to the market. I went to the playground. I went to the playground. I went to the library. I went to the library. I went to the hospital. I went to the hospital. I went to the garden. I went to the garden. I read the Quran. I read the Quran. I wrote an email. I wrote an email. I watched a movie. I watched a movie. You traveled yesterday. You traveled yesterday. You swam in the pool. You swam in the pool. You walked fast. You walked fast. You ran quickly. You ran quickly. You jumped high. You jumped high. You ate lunch. You ate lunch. You drank water. You drank water. You waited for me. You waited for me. You called your friend. You called your friend. You smiled at me. You smiled at me. He studied English. He studied English. He practiced football. He practiced football. He worked in the shop. He worked in the shop. He read a story. He read a story. He repaired the bike. He repaired the bike. He taught the children. He taught the children. He prepared food. He prepared food. He drew animals. He drew animals. He helped his father. He helped his father. He wrote notes. He wrote notes. She cleaned the kitchen. She cleaned the kitchen. She cooked dinner. She cooked dinner. She drank coffee. She drank coffee. She ate an apple. She ate an apple. She read a novel. She read a novel. She wrote a poem. She wrote a poem. She sang a song. She sang a song. She played the guitar. She played the guitar. She painted the wall. She painted the wall. She visited her aunt. She visited her aunt.